All right, Team Ruggles with some more real estate tips. We are with Atlanta Communities in Carsville, Georgia. What we're talking about today is some tips that help out first-time home buyers. We do specialize in first-time home buyers, and these tips aren't necessarily for first-time home buyers exclusively. Other home buyers can use these tips as well. First tip, get pre-approved. All right, and a good agent can lead you towards some good lenders, give you some numbers that you can call, contact some lenders, find out who you're going to be comfortable with. And basically what a lender can do for you is look at the debt to income ratio and give you parameters of the price that you can shop or buy a home at. All right. Why is this important? When you go to buy a home and you have not been pre-approved, you don't really know the amount that you can spend comfortably. All right. You might have an idea, but really you don't have it nailed down. So you might be putting an offer on a home you technically can't get a loan for. All right. Other things are a seller agent knows that you are serious and usually request the pre-approval letter before moving on with any other actions. So pre-approval letter to get the amount that you are able to buy. And lenders not only do that, but a good lender will also maybe find programs to help cut down on the down payment, like an FHA, or even help with closing costs, such as Georgia Dream. All right, so those things are helpful as well. What else do you need to consider? All the costs. I recommend looking at your monthly budget. And not the budget that, or just the debt that the lender will look at. Look at everything that you do in a month and see how much you spend on an average monthly. All right, because you're going to have to pay a mortgage, which could be the same as a rent that you are paying right now, or if you're not paying rent and you're just living with a friend or family member and you're looking to get a home, then you're going to have to add that in. All right, so mortgage payment. A good agent will help you find the average cost of utilities if it's a house that you like and want to put an offer on it. You're also going to have an inspection cost, closing costs. Closing costs are usually 3 to 5% of the selling price. Okay, and that needs to be added in. But like I said, those things can be cut down. The down payment as well can be cut down with certain programs, and your lender can help you with that. And a good agent can help you with that as well. All right, so those are some things. Inspection costs, those are usually around $400 to $500. It might be more depending on the inspection company, and you do need an inspection. The inspection will catch things that might cost you a lot of money later on down the road. So, for example, like an HVAC system, a roof, leak in the pipes that's not noticeable yet. All right, some of those things, foundation, can be caught by an inspection and save you money down the line. How can that save you money down the line? You can negotiate in the contract for the seller to give you an allowance towards fixing those costs, or pay part or fully for those costs. And that could help. Or if it's just too much, then you know you don't really need to put an offer on that house. It's going to cost you way too much. The house is damaged. All right, so inspection's very important. Okay. Other things, focus on your location. Know where you're at. I mean, yes, it's going to be obvious if you're near a railroad, airport, a busy highway. Basically, if you don't like the noise and you want the quiet, that's not going to be a place where you need to find a home. And of course, when you tell your agent what you're looking for, a good agent's going to know what you want and supply you with listings that fit your needs. But also schools. If you have children, you really need to look at the schools and see if that's a place where you want your children to go and be educated. Community is very important. Commute time to work, that's important. All right. And then, of course, growth in that area. I mean, you can look and see if there are projects being started. The agent might, if they know the area well, which a good agent should, they should know about upcoming projects, maybe an apartment complex near you, a rec center near you, a grocery store is being built near you. If those things are being happened and they're pretty close to your proximity and you don't really want that in your business, then basically you need to know that information. And a good agent that knows the community should know things that are coming up. We talked about inspections. Those are very important. And of course, I've mentioned several times through here to get the right agent. An agent that you're comfortable with, an agent that's going to lead you step by step, an agent that is basically there for you, know your needs, know your wants. They have a relationship with you to help you find what you want and make sure that you are happy and that you find the home that you can call home and walk through that door every night and say, hey, I'm happy to be home. All right. So those are some tips. Those are some things that a first-time home buyer or really any buyer needs to know. And this is coming from Team Ruggles with Atlanta Communities in Carsville, Georgia, serving Bartow, Gordon, and Floyd counties. All right, the phone number there is 770-240-2000, and it's a directory. You could choose my name, Eric Ruggles, or my wife's name, Kimberly Ruggles. And we can help you out with any needs that you have in real estate, even if it's asking questions. So here's the point. Why have one agent when you can have two? So, Team Ruggles, tips. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want more tips, you can hit my YouTube channel, www.youtube /@ericruggles.com, and you can find my playlist, Real Estate, Team Ruggles, Atlanta Communities, and there are more tips on there. Just look for the topic you're looking for. All right. Thank you, and hope this has helped everybody out.